Hey guys, it's the twins from Davidson,
Hi
and
there.
we were just wanting to talk about our upcoming Practical Magic workshop that we're having November 3rd from, I believe, 10 to 5.
At the Senior Center here in Davidson.
Yeah, and so people have just kind of been wondering a little bit more about it, so we thought we would just talk about it here so that, and then too, if we don't answer all your questions, feel free to contact us and find out more.
Yes. So it's really, truly about learning to just push past this reality, push past who you think like you have to be, and empowering yourself to actually be you and have fun doing it, right? And one of the biggest things with that is that the uncomfort that comes with it when you're wanting to change, like you always do things a certain way because you think you have to, and then once you're like, okay, I've wanted to do this forever, and so I'm just going to do it. And you do it, and you're excited, but then you get confronted with all this energy that comes flooding at you, and what do you do with it?
Right? And it's a brand new energy because it's unknown, and it's totally scary.
And you go into doubt and judgment.
And people are going to think this about me, and they're going to think I'm crazy and wonder, what are they doing? And so this is what we've been living, is just pushing our barriers down and stepping outside our comfort zone and using the tools that we've had in our hands for 20 plus years and never really put them to complete use, and have really started to do that. And we want to share them with you because we can see the changes it's making in our life and the empowerment it's given ourselves, and we want you to be able to have that too.
Exactly. And so some of the just really simple, fun, and light things that you can do to add more of what you want into your life is using magical properties of herbs and stuff. So you're making your smoothie in the morning and you just want to see more of this and more of that in your day. You can look through your properties and you add a dash of this into your smoothie and a dash of that, and you put your intention into that and know that that is making a difference in the energy in your life, right?
And it really, really, truly does. And I do that with my kids too. And when I'm adding, say, chia seeds to their toast in the morning, I'm like, this is going to add a little bit of protection for you guys for the day. And it's something that you can do together with your friends, your family, your kids, whoever. And they're so fun when you read through the list, or when you decide you want to use cinnamon for something, and then you look up the properties for it, and you're like, oh, that's so
makes
cool.
sense, because that's what I'm feeling. And then that's the same with crystals too, like learning to work with crystals. I mean, everyone knows, they're pretty and they're this and they're that, but they really do make a difference. And again, with that, breaking through what you're comfortable doing, having the support of different crystals with you through your day when you're like, I can't do this, what was I thinking? And then you just grab onto that crystal in your pocket and you feel its energy for a couple of minutes. And it's like, okay, right. And it keeps you balanced and it keeps you going, right?
And anyone that knows me or works with me can always hear my crystals jingling. I've been carrying crystals since I became a brand new nurse, and I used to be so terrified going to work, and all I would have to do is touch my pocket or clutch those, and I still do it if I'm feeling overwhelmed at work, and it changes my whole day. It brings so much more than what you might think of it just being something pretty to look at.
Really
they
makes
have
a
properties.
Yeah.
So we're going to start to show you guys that.
And then working with like journaling and meditating and adding all these components to your life that make it more fun, and also at the same time like really adds to your intentions and amplifies
them. And the tools, they really are simple, and
that's the key.
That
everything
is the key.
Is simplicity.
And then like making yourself accountable for it, because I know that journaling is good for me, and I've chosen for years just to be like, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. And I've really noticed that doing it lately over the last few weeks, like committing to it, and not every day. You don't have to do this stuff like every single day, but pick one thing. We're going to show you so many tools, but journaling, for instance, has brought like so many epiphanies to me. And it's just like you write stuff down that you wouldn't have thought about until it just kind of fell out of your, like, as you're writing, and you're like, oh my God, like I never thought of that.
You get ideas. And then also when you write stuff down, it makes it real. It's like, okay, that really happened, right? It just weaves just that extra energy layer into your life. And so in the Practical Magic class 2, we will be adding our practical magic witchy like fun craft time. So like we'll be making a list of things that you want to see happen, and we'll have different spell jars, and we're going to create our very own little spell jars to add that magic into your life that you can then take home with you, and look through your list of properties and add more magic to it. And you're like, there's just so many layers of things that you can add to your intentions, settings, and
like we do have so many tools, but it is also more than that too. Like our goal is to kind of push your limits a little bit and get you to look at things that maybe seem a little uncomfortable, that just the things that you've done over and over and over again, and you don't really know why you do it anymore, because once upon a time you believed that was the only way. And so we might just get you to look at things a little bit differently, and it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. But then you might, whenever something is presented to you and you feel yourself contract and you feel yourself getting full of anxiety, it's because there's some truth to it.
Yes.
And so you might not in the moment appreciate it so much, but like I know for me personally, there's been things that people have brought up that have really made me mad. Like, and then, once you go home and once you sit with it, go home a few days later, maybe a week later, maybe a month, or maybe right away, you might just be like, oh, well, there's something why is this bothering me so much? And what can I do with this? And what we have generally found is that by pushing down those barriers and stepping into a new unknown space that you've never been before, you might be surprised how actually light it feels and how empowered you feel.
Because it'll be too about recognizing that ask for what you want, but then putting your barriers down and letting the universe deliver that into your life. However, and we go into this, well, this is what has to happen, and this is how it has to happen, and blah, blah, blah. But no, it's like, this is what I want, the energy. Put your barriers down and then receive what comes your way and trust. And it's not easy all the time, and it's not comfortable, but there's lots of tools to aid you through it.
And it's usually never what you expect, because your mind can only take you to places that you've seen before.
Yes.
And once you get your mind out of the equation and you just ask for what energy you want, and then allow those things to show up. And when they do, don't just dismiss them. Be like, why is this showing up in my life? And what can I do with this?
And is this the change I've been asking for, showing up in a different way
exactly
than I expected it to? And then, of course, there's working with the energy that's all around you, too. We'll be, diving into that and talking about the spirit world and working with your spirit team, because there's so much more to this world than just us, right?
We have so much out there waiting and wanting to help contribute to us. Even other people will show you how to connect with everybody so that other people can help you too. The tools can help you. The energy, working with the energy, these things are all here to make you be more of you. And so that's kind of what practical magic is like practicing these tools, putting them to use, and holding yourself accountable.
Yes.
Is like one of the biggest things that we want to do, because that's been one thing where I've always had really good intentions, and we want the change, but we want it to happen now, and without thinking that we need to do any work. But really the work, or whatever you want to call it, it's simple. But it's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah, and it's change. And change always, it'll feel uncomfortable at first. But once you, once you get around yourself, really, she's like smooth sailing.
And we're going to make it easy for you, because we're creating this space for you.
Yes.
And we're going to be here to help you through it, too, so that it's just that one step easier to help you get where you need to go.
Yeah, so lots of playing with energy, lots of working with different healing properties of and there's just so much stuff around us that all has these different magical healing properties, and it's just about instead of taking life so seriously all the time, just to be like, okay, well, what magic can I add to my day today? And what do I want to see happen, and what else is possible?
Right? It's going to be fun, you guys.
We hope you can come, be ready to be pushed past your comfort zone.
Yep.
But to show up knowing that change is on the horizon.
Yeah.
And change and fun and adventure.
Start honoring yourself.
Yes.
And we're going to have a kids version too, which is the School of Magic, and that starts November 16th.
Yes.
So let's combine these with the kids, with the grown-ups. What else is possible? What kind of future can we create by all allowing ourselves to be exactly who we want to be, and honoring ourselves?
Woo! Be the crazy, mischievous shit disturber you can really be for all eternity. Or that's
totally
who I want to be.
Or whoever you choose to
or
be.
whoever you feel fun being. So.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Stay tuned. We're going to be posting lots more.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.